Ryan Garcia is a great boxer and a great hope for the Golden Boy Company. At only 24 years old, he has had an impressive career, with 230 amateur fights and several tournaments won in the United States. In his 6 years as a professional, he has maintained an impressive record of 23 victories and has been recognized as the Prospect of the Year by Ring Magazine in 2017. In 2021, he justified this title by winning the interim WBC world title. Oscar de la Hoya is confident that Ryan will be the next superstar to replace Saul Alvarez. Ryan has fought several times in major events organized by Golden Boy and has appeared on important boxing nights. However, to prove his worth, he will have to overcome the biggest challenge so far in his career on April 23rd in his fight against Gervonta Davis. In this video, we will see Ryan Garcia's boxing journey and we'll let you decide in the comments if his skills and experience are enough to defeat Davis. We start with his debut in America against Puerto Rican Jonathan Cruz. The first round was unmemorable, but the second round was exciting. A lightning-fast hook landed right on Cruz's chin, shaking him but not knocking him down, thanks to Ryan efficiently using his right hand. Jonathan managed to continue the fight, but not for long. This kid was so brilliant in his fights that after the sixth one, Oscar de la Hoya became interested in him and his promotion company, Golden Boy. As a result, in November 2016, Oscar signed another potential world star. After this agreement, titles and worthy positions were supposed to flow like water, but in reality, everything remained the same. The opponents didn't improve. Of the first 10 opponents, the boxer with the best record was Marco Antonio Macias, who had 28 wins and 21 losses, and he fought the American fighter for only one round. The first knockdown occurred in the first minute of the first round, after a precise right punch.
By the way he boxes, low left hand, likes to shoulder roll, lead with a lot of hooks, hand speed, and there you go.
The second knockdown occurred immediately after the first, leaving the boxer in an even more disadvantaged position against his opponent.
Garage in Victorville, California, and Macias is already in survival mode.
Well, Macias has been stopped numerous times. This is nothing new.
That stung him, and it is over.
In a minute and a half, Ryan Garcia took care of the Mexican with 2 right-hand punches. The next noteworthy thing happened in 2017, again against Mexican Miguel Cotto. This fight was for the vacant junior title of the North American Boxing Federation. The first round was the end of the fight, starting with a right punch, and after that, the left hook finished it. After the Mexican's knockout, Ryan had 2 more fights, which he spectacularly and quickly completed. Then, Garcia entered a fight against an opponent who certainly deserved more respect because out of 31 fights, he had 25 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. In addition to his record, Jason Vales was remembered by fans for managing to reach the final bell. From the first round, the vulnerable Puerto Rican looked promising to make an impression. His body shots and clinches near the ropes gave hope to the audience. But from the third round onward, Ryan started throwing more and more punches, causing increasing damage to his opponent.
Jason Vales go a little weak, and here comes like Garcia has to figure out with that right uppercut that I mentioned earlier. At a fast food chicken place in Puerto Rico, and he still was training as he was working, and because he ended with an easy shot, and it's over. Sometimes put undue pressure.
After this competitive fight, the judges unanimously gave the victory to the expected undefeated fighter, who once again demonstrated his skill and determination in the ring. After that, Ryan Garcia fought his compatriot Carlos Morales. This fight rightfully can be considered one of the most difficult for the American Flash because Garcia has never been so close to defeat.
His name, let's hope Ryan doesn't get overwhelmed by the moment, knows how to pace himself and fights this fight.
Just turned 20 a few days ago, did Ryan Garcia. But he is wise beyond his years. If you've ever talked to him or ever heard him speak, sounds like...
The early rounds went smoothly. Ryan tried to be the aggressor in the fight, while Morales was content with counterattacks. Although Garcia easily outperformed his opponent in the first half of the fight, from the 6th round onwards, the initiative shifted to Carlos, who landed more precise punches in the last 4 rounds than in the previous 6.
Make it a nastier fight. He wants to be able to fight in the inside. He can't match. He's a savvy veteran.
His team finished in 4th place, and he's like, this isn't fun. I want to win championships.
Ultimately, Ryan managed to stay on his feet and win by unanimous decision, but Morales proved to be a formidable opponent and put up a great fight. After the first half of the fight, Garcia had enough points to win 98-92 twice and 95-95 once. In an interview after the fight, Garcia said he didn't feel well before the match and quickly got tired after the first round. In fight number 19, Garcia faced Romeo Duno for 2 belts and the vacant CMV Plata and WBOB titles. Duno was one of the top stars of the Golden Boy promotion. In the middle of the first round, Garcia knocked down the Filipino with a lightning-fast right punch and ended the fight.
Wins hard right hand that landed and shook Duno. Garcia able to land that right now. He's down. He goes right hand and a hook and Duno.
After that, Ryan Garcia didn't change his tradition and chose Francisco Fonseca, nicknamed No Name, to fight on January 1, 2021. Fonseca was a top opponent but was weakened by COVID-19. Then, he faced a very technical boxer but with little punching power, called Luke Campbell, who surprised the entire boxing community by knocking out the promising American. It should be noted that Garcia didn't lose control. He got up after his first knockdown and took control of the fight until he knocked out Campbell in the 7th round.